So in today's video, we're going to be doing some unboxing. First of these forged larger wheels. We have a couple of finishes here. We're going to check these out, see them for the first time together. And then we actually have 4 left front fenders. Those have been out for a little bit, but we're going to do an unboxing there, show those to you, and do a side-by-side comparison with an original versus one of these remakes and see how close these really are. So, okay, so here we go. These are individually labeled. This looks like a dark rear. These have a clear, they're both clear coated aluminum. But there are ones with a darker tint. So they kind of, the funny thing is, even though they're all aluminum wheels, the darker tint looks similar to an early wheel, having that darker color. And then the clear coat looks similar to the later wheels, a little brighter actually, because it's just a bright machined aluminum. So these are forged, if I didn't mention that. First impression is they look pretty good. Oh, kind of pulled that out upside down, but they're pretty well packaged here. Get this knife out of the way so I don't scratch things with that. Get this off and take a look. Nice protection. Wow, those look great. So there it is. This is the darker tint wheel. I can see a nice grain here. They look like they're really high quality. The finish of this clear coat is fantastic. There's machining marks in the center as well. I'm going to get another front open that should be the silver wheel so you guys can see the contrast between the two. Then we'll come in a little closer later and I'll let you see the detail in close. Set this one back over here. So here we should have a silver front. These are 16 in the front, 17 in the rear. So they're up 2 inches from standard, which would be 14 front, 15 rear. They're also 1 inch wider, so you can fit a little more tire in there. Oh, this one's again packaged really well. And there would be the aluminum finish with a clear coat, no tint. So we're going to come in closer and show you guys what these look like. Interested to see the detail. You got thin cast and thick cast wheels, if you guys are geeked out enough to know that. These actually are mimicked of the really nice thick casting here, which can give them a little more strength. The center shows you, with this nice flat spot, will show you the grain that you can see. It's pretty coarse grain. Really like that look, and it matches the brushed stainless body panels. And we'll do the same here on the silver. Just much brighter. You do tend to see a little more depth and detail with the tinted one, but this is a nice bright, closer to stock look. I believe right now we have 8 sets of the silver and 2 sets of the tint. So that's what's available at the time of this filming. So I'm going to give you a little comparison to original as best we can, and maybe you'll get a little idea what these would look like with tires on. If we can come right in over, you can kind of see what they are with a little rubber. That's quite a bit bigger. And then I'm going to do another comparison here with the rear. 17 and then the original 15 back here. You can see when you look at the fins, there's a little bit more width between them just because this wheel's larger and these are gonna get wider as you come out, but they really did do a pretty good job of making them look like the originals. And I think those look better. These look better on really, so. So the next piece here is the elusive left front fender. I've yet to open these up, but we should have 2 in each one of these. It's been unavailable for a long time, and we're happy that Texas had these made up and excited to be able to put these back in inventory. I do have a car here that was in a collision that we need one of these for, and the other 3 will be for stock. One piece of good news too is there is a charge for the box because it's a custom-made box, and it seems to be well made. We'll see what this is like on the inside to protect them. There is a charge for the box that you can avoid if you pick it up in the Midwest. If you're in this area and you're willing to drive over to pick one up, you don't have to purchase the box. So that's one way to save a little bit. Yeah, nice, like triple thick cardboard, so I can see why this had to be an additional charge, but you definitely want this guy protected. I'm just going to make a mess here and clean up after myself later. Filled it up so you can't shift. That's great. There is 2 in this box, so that's good. We're just going to get one cracked open here. Nice thick bubble wrap on this. That's good. So I've been working on DeLorean since 2007 and never seen a new left front fender until today. Wow. So yeah, first impression is a pretty nice piece. Graining on it looks right. The colors look right. Don't really see anything too much that stands out. I think this hole here is slightly different, but obviously that's covered up by the side marker. So nearly not. It's kind of nice to be able to tell an original from a replacement, and that's one place I believe I could tell. And look at the back here. Similar to the originals, these are smooth, ungrained on the back. Got some markings in there where they were checking the holes, it looks like. So a bit of a cave drawings in there maybe. Let me get this flipped back over, and then I have a original that's in pretty good shape. I'm gonna bring it here side by side and do a little closer comparison. This left front I had does have the side marker on and the rub strips, so oh, popping. That actually does look more similar than I thought. I just maybe have never seen one as clean as this. This is always packed in with dirt in here, but that even looks right. It has the square holes. The early cars had round holes where the screws went in and little nylon inserts. Most of them were square. This looks to be square, and this fender is also square. So looking at the contours here where it's folded, I mean, really close. Looks really good. And then you can kind of come in here. Let's see how close I can get to these. Let me do it this way so I can put the dirty, I'm going to flip the dirty used one to the inside. And you guys can kind of come in here close and see the difference. So now I did a little switcheroo. I've got the replacement here in the front, and there's a little oil on this thing, and so the coloration, once cleaned up, is probably going to get even a little better. But if you look at the graining on these and the folds of these side by side, I mean, it really is a really hard to make piece and get it the same, and man, are they close. Pretty impressed with that. So there you have it. There's the original here in my left hand, replacement down. I'll go the other way around. Lay them right side by side here. So what you see here in this room is almost $50,000 in replacement DeLorean parts between these 4 fenders and 10 sets of forged wheels. Pretty incredible to see this kind of inventory for a car they haven't made any of in 44 years now. But you know, we're still here keeping them alive and making new parts to keep them on the road. So hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Hope you enjoyed the new wheels and the new left front fenders. Thankful to Texas for all the work they did into bringing these to market. This is something I no longer have to stress about locating one when we have a crash damaged car come in. And it's just great to see this community that keeps providing new for these old cars. So that's it for today. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.